Come with me on a journey. We are going to float high above a beautiful city. This city is called Maoming. It is a special place in southern China. We will leave all our worries on the ground. Up here, everything is quiet. Everything is peaceful. We will drift like a cloud in the big blue sky. The world below will look like a wonderful painting. We can see so much from this high place. It is a view that not many people get to see. It is our own secret escape. Today, we are looking for something different. We are not rushing through busy streets. We are not caught in the crowds. Instead, we are finding calm. We are finding beauty in a new way. From up here, the city tells a different story. It is a story of green spaces and winding rivers. It is a story of old traditions and new dreams. We will glide slowly over it all. Let the gentle wind carry us. Let the quietness fill your thoughts. This is a journey for your mind and soul. Imagine you are a bird. You have strong wings. You can go anywhere you want. The sun is warm on your back. The air is fresh and clean. Below us, Maoming is waking up. We can see the first light of the morning. It touches the tops of the trees. It shines on the water. This is a perfect moment. We will hold on to this feeling as we explore. We are explorers of the sky, discovering a hidden world. Our adventure begins now. There is no map, no plan. We will simply follow our eyes. We will see where the journey takes us. Our journey starts over a sea of green. This is Maoming's lush countryside. It stretches out like a soft green blanket. We can see endless fields and forests. The colors are so rich. There are many shades of green. Dark green for the deep forests, light green for the young rice fields. It is a beautiful patchwork. The land looks so healthy and alive. It feels like nature is breathing deeply here. This green world is the heart of Maoming. We float gently over the lychee orchards. Maoming is famous for its lychees. From up here, the trees look like small green dots. They are all planted in neat rows. In the right season, you might see tiny red fruits. They would look like little jewels scattered on the green cloth. Farmers have worked this land for a very long time. You can see the care they put into their work. The small paths between the trees look like thin lines drawn by an artist. It is a picture of hard work and sweet rewards. As we drift, we see small villages. They are nestled among the green hills. The houses have traditional tiled roofs. They are a warm, earthy red color. Smoke rises gently from a chimney here and there. It tells us that people are home, they are cooking or drinking tea. Life here seems slow and peaceful. It is a world away from the big city. The villages look like safe little islands in a big green ocean. They are connected by small, winding roads. It is a very comforting sight. The hills around Maoming are soft and rounded. They look like sleeping giants covered in green fur. The morning mist often gathers in the valleys between them. It looks like soft white cotton wool. The sun slowly burns the mist away. It reveals more green beauty underneath. This landscape is so soothing to look at. It makes you feel calm inside. It reminds you of the simple, natural beauty of our world. It is a perfect start to our aerial escape. Now we are moving closer to the city itself, but we are not leaving the green behind. Maoming has many beautiful parks. They are like the city's lungs. They help the city to breathe. From above, they look like bright green jewels. They are set among the grey buildings. The biggest one is Maoming People's Square. It is a large, open space. We can see people walking on the paths. They look like tiny ants from up here. They are enjoying the fresh air and sunshine. Let's look closer at one of these parks. This is Xinhu Park. It has a beautiful lake in the middle. The water is calm and dark. It reflects the blue sky and the white clouds. It looks like a mirror for the heavens. Small boats are on the lake. They move very slowly. They leave little lines in the water behind them. Trees grow all around the edge of the lake. Their leaves are a vibrant green. The park is a place of peace right in the middle of the city. It is an oasis of calm for everyone. We can see the different parts of the park from our high viewpoint. There are colorful flower beds. They look like splashes of paint. Red, yellow, and purple flowers all bloom together. There are also playgrounds for children. We can see the bright colors of the slides and swings. Even from here, you can almost hear the sounds of laughter. The parks are where people come to relax. They come to play. They come to meet their friends. They are very important parts of city life. These green spaces connect people with nature. They are a reminder that even in a modern city, nature is never far away. The city planners were very clever. They made sure to keep these areas. They knew that people need green spaces to be happy and healthy. As we float over them, we feel a sense of harmony. We see the balance between the man-made world and the natural world. It is a beautiful balance to see from the sky. It makes the city feel more welcoming and alive. Look down now at the silver ribbon. It winds its way through the landscape. This is the Jian River. It is a very important river for Maoming. From our place in the sky, it looks like a long, shining snake. It twists and turns through the countryside and the city. The river brings life wherever it goes. The fields near the river are extra green. The trees along its banks are tall and strong. The river is like a lifeline for this whole area. It has been flowing here for thousands of years. We can see many bridges crossing the river. They are like stitches holding the two sides of the city together. Some bridges are old and made of stone. They have a classic, timeless look. Other bridges are new and modern. They are made of steel and concrete. They show how Maoming is growing and changing. Cars and buses cross the bridges. They look like tiny beetles moving in a line. The bridges are busy places. They connect people and communities. They help the city to work. Let's follow the river's path. It flows past parks and residential areas. We can see people walking along the riverbanks. There are nice paths for them to use. Some people are fishing. They sit very still, waiting for a fish to bite. Others are just enjoying the view. The river is a place for quiet moments. It is a place to think. The water flows slowly and steadily. It is very calming to watch. It reminds us that life also flows on, always moving forward. The river also tells a story of industry. Further downstream, we might see some boats. They are not big ships. They are smaller boats carrying sand or other goods. They move slowly up and down the river. They have been doing this for a long time. The river has always been a way to transport things. It connects Maoming to other places. As we look at the river from above, we see all its different roles. It is a source of beauty, a place for fun, and a path for work. The Jian River is truly the soul of the city. Our gentle journey now takes us towards the sea. We are heading south. Maoming has a long and beautiful coastline. The air begins to change up here. You can almost smell the salt. The view below us is changing too. The green fields are giving way to sandy shores. We can see the point where the land meets the South China Sea. It is a dramatic and beautiful line. The water is a deep blue color. It stretches out to the horizon. It seems to go on forever. Let's glide over the most famous beach. This is China's first beach. It is a long stretch of golden sand. From our high viewpoint, it looks like a golden ribbon. It separates the green land from the blue sea. The waves are coming into the shore. They look like lines of white foam. They come in and go out, over and over again. It is a gentle, steady rhythm. The sound of the waves must be so relaxing. We can see a few people walking on the beach. They are making tiny footprints in the sand. There is a long line of coconut trees along the beach. They stand tall and proud. Their leaves sway in the sea breeze. They provide shade for people on the ground. From the sky, they look like a green fringe on the edge of the sand. The coastline here is a place for holidays and fun. We can see some hotels and resorts nearby. They are places where people come to escape their busy lives. They come to relax by the sea. It is a place of happiness and rest. Look out over the water. We can see some small islands in the distance. They look like green jewels floating on the blue water. The biggest one is Fangji Island. It is a popular place for visitors. The water around it is very clear. From up here you can see the different shades of blue. Dark blue where the water is deep. Lighter turquoise where it is shallow. The coastline of Maoming is a real treasure. It offers a different kind of peace. It is the peace of the wide open sea. Now we turn back from the coast. We drift towards the main urban center of Maoming. This is the modern heart of the city. The view changes again. Now we see a grid of streets. We see tall buildings reaching for the sky. It is a very different picture from the green countryside, but it has its own kind of beauty. It is the beauty of human creation. It shows the energy and ambition of the people who live here. The city looks neat and organized from above. The buildings are a mix of different shapes and sizes. There are tall, shiny office towers. The sun reflects off their glass windows. There are also large apartment buildings where people live. They are painted in different colors. White, gray, and beige are common. Together they create a complex pattern. It is like a modern mosaic. The streets below are busy with traffic. But from up here we cannot hear the noise. The cars look like small, colorful toys moving along lines. It is a silent movie of city life. Let's look for some important modern landmarks. We can see a large stadium. It is round and white. It looks like a giant spaceship that has landed in the city. This is where people come to watch sports and concerts. It is a place of excitement and community. We can also see big shopping malls. They have large, flat roofs. Inside, thousands of people are shopping. From our peaceful place in the sky, we can see the whole structure of the city. We can see how all the different parts fit together. Even in this modern area, there is green. The city planners have put trees along the main roads. From above, they look like green lines separating the traffic. There are also small parks and gardens tucked between the buildings. These small touches of nature make the city feel softer. They make it a more pleasant place to live. As we float over this modern landscape, we see a city that is growing. It is a city that is looking towards the future. But it has not forgotten the importance of beauty and nature. A city is not just made of buildings and roads. It is also made of history and stories. From our view in the sky, we can find clues to Maoming's past. Let's look for the older parts of the city. We can see areas where the streets are narrower. The buildings are smaller and closer together. These are the old districts. They have a different feel even from up here. The roofs are made of dark tiles, not modern materials. This is where the city's story began a long time ago. We can see a beautiful temple. It is the Madame Jian Temple. It is a very important place in Maoming. It is dedicated to a great historical figure. From above, we can see its special roof. It has curved edges and is decorated with detailed carvings. The colors are rich, with red and gold. The temple is surrounded by old trees. It is a quiet, respectful place. People come here to pray and to remember their history. It stands out from the modern buildings around it. It is a link to the past. Let's drift over another historical site. This is the Gaozhou Confucius Temple. It is another place of great cultural importance. We can see its layout clearly from the sky. It has several courtyards and halls. They are all arranged in a straight line. This design is very traditional. It shows respect for order and learning. The temple is a place of education and philosophy. It reminds us that Maoming is not just a place of industry, but also a center of culture. These places give the city its unique character. Even the names of places tell a story. The city of Maoming itself is named after a Taoist priest from long ago. His name was Pan Maoming. He was famous for helping people. So the city has a spiritual and caring history. When we look down from the sky, we are not just seeing a physical place. We are seeing layers of time. We are seeing the new built upon the old. This mix of history and modernity is what makes Maoming so interesting. It is a city with deep roots and new branches. As our journey continues, the day begins to end. The sun is getting lower in the sky. The light is changing. It is becoming soft and golden. This golden light makes everything look magical. It paints the city in warm colors. The sides of the tall buildings glow. The surface of the river shines like liquid gold. This is a very special time of day. It is a time of transition. The busy day is ending, and the quiet night is beginning. It is a peaceful moment to watch from above. Now the first lights begin to appear on the ground. One by one, the streetlights turn on. They look like a long string of pearls. They line the roads and bridges. Then lights come on in the houses and apartments. Each light is a home. It is a family getting ready for the evening. Some lights are white. Some are a warm yellow. Together they create a beautiful, sparkling pattern. The city is transforming. It is putting on its nighttime clothes. From our high vantage point, the city at night is a breathtaking sight. It looks like a galaxy of stars spread out on the dark earth. The main roads are rivers of light, with the red and white lights of cars flowing along them. The city center is a bright cluster of light. The parks are dark, quiet spaces in between. The bridges over the Jian River are beautifully lit up. Their lights reflect in the dark water below. It is a picture of life and energy, but it feels very calm from up here. We can float here for a while, just watching the lights. There is no noise, only the beautiful view. It is a time for quiet reflection. We can think about all the lives being lived in those little dots of light. People are eating dinner, watching television, talking with their families. The city is alive with a million small stories. Seeing it from above gives you a sense of connection to all those people. It is a feeling of shared humanity. The city at night is a beautiful and peaceful thing to see from the sky. Our peaceful flight over Maoming is coming to an end. The sky is dark now, and the city below is a sea of twinkling lights. It is time for us to gently descend. But we will take the feeling of calm with us. We have seen so much on our journey. We saw the green heart of the countryside. We saw the peaceful parks and the winding river. We saw the golden coastline and the modern city. We saw a place that is both old and new, natural and man-made. Let's take one last look from our high perch. The city looks so serene from up here. The worries of the world seem very far away. We have found a new perspective. We have learned that if you change your point of view, you can find beauty and peace anywhere. Maoming is a busy, growing city. But from the sky, it is a place of quiet harmony. It is a place where nature and people live together. This image will stay in our minds for a long time. Remember this journey. Remember the feeling of floating like a cloud. Remember the gentle breeze and the wide open sky. You can come back to this place in your mind whenever you want. When you feel stressed or busy, just close your eyes. Imagine you are back up here, high above Maoming. Feel the quietness. See the beautiful patterns of the city below. This aerial escape is always here for you. It is a gift of peace that you can give to yourself. So for now, we say goodbye to the skies above Maoming. We leave the city to its dreams under the starry night. It has been a wonderful adventure. We have discovered the hidden soul of a beautiful place. We have found a sense of calm that is rare in our busy world. Thank you for flying with me. I hope you feel rested and refreshed. And I hope that one day we can take another journey like this together to explore another corner of our amazing world from above. Until then, farewell.